3v3 on InukiTV. Men of War Stahli. Introducing the players that will be spectating from the US side. We have Evil Sausage on the left-hand side. Checking it out in the middle is Bobson JR, which is probably Junior. And also, it's something like, I don't know, ridiculous time in the morning for me. I woke up like literally 30 minutes ago, and these players were like, yeah, do a game. Van Camel on the right-hand side, putting down a large line of sand bags. There's combat happening mostly in the middle, it looks like. Huge engagements between Blitz, Matric, and Bobson. Now, Blitz Matric is a very tough opponent to beat. He is lurking in the shadows for the most part. Moving up single squads, one by one, not just jumping across that road, getting taken by a load of fire. Very cautious. He's microing hard. He's such a champ at that. Over on the left-hand side as the Germans, Fang Peren facing off against Evil Sausage. I think that's more than an equivalent matchup as grenades are being thrown behind the building. We're merely dodging them though. Fang Peren running back round just to try and get into that zone there. My left mouse button is kind of screwed, by the way. I don't know why that is. It shouldn't have broke. Grenades everywhere. Oh, look at the implosion as that guy gets sucked into all the redness. The right-hand side seems to be littered with smoke. We've got shotgunners out here, by the way. Oh, sweet. I mean, it's not as good as an AT rifle, but shotgunners are pretty fun dudes. They come equipped with loads of grenades and that sort of stuff. We got a half-track popping out for Van Camel, which should probably help claim the zones. We're using AT grenades to actually destroy the lumbar, so we can actually kill the guys behind that. It's a very interesting way to win a game, is to destroy the enemy's cover. Checking out the middle again, Blitz Matric has a sandbag just looking down this entire road. We have no sandbags ourselves though, which is interesting but kind of disappointing from Bobson. It's very useful to have those sandbags looking down the road. They'll give you a lot of advantage. Fang Peren trying to move around here into the central zone, but we have guys just behind there. I think we even see one guy in the window as well. So, not going to be running down that road. Now, rather than announcements, I do actually remember just now that somebody asked me a question in the comments. If you want to ask me a question, the best way to do it is to send me a message through YouTube, because I don't actually receive a message every time someone comments on my video. So I literally have to go back to the video done 2 months ago to see the comments there. It won't actually list if you've commented there. Yoshimitsu Suba. That's how I try and remember the name. I'm going to try and remember the name of what people... when people ask me the questions, because I think it's kind of rude to not say. Usually I just answer the question and don't say the name. But something Yoshimitsu in it, I know that much. Asked me how I got into RTS games. We have an interesting Flak 38 back here. Oh, it's a long story! Or maybe I'll just make them really, really long. The Flak 38, though, on this side of the map, before we go on to that story, it's kind of got a hard time of where it's going to fight. It has to move up pretty close to this point. At which point you're kind of risking it, because we can just decide to get ourselves an M8 artillery piece. Here it is, it's ready and available. And we can just bomb that with that. A half-track explodes, watch out for the debris. Okay, I think we got enough time for questions as we watch this Stuart batter up Blitz Matric, who probably has something to counter this. Oh, just an AT gun there would be sweet. Loads of infantry back here. So it goes back. I think the first game would have been Settlers 2. But I consider Settlers 2 more of a management. Don't run over your heavy cover, Evil Sausage. That's not too good. And I think the game after that would probably be Warcraft 2 or Command & Conquer Red Alert Retaliation for the console. Now, a lot of you would say that it's pretty dark, so... Okay, but the rest of you would say... There's a load of hair on my carpet, I need to move her up. And for the other people who would say, on the console, what the hell is wrong with you? Actually, the console version was... We're talking back in the 1999s-ish. Oh, bazooka miss. But hey, couldn't expect too much from that shot. That was looking much better. And that was back in the days where games were good, even for the console. Like, there wasn't too much of a difference between PC and console other than the way you controlled it. And the controller, the mapping settings for the controller, there was like a load of L1, L2, and R1 and R2, and L1 and L2, and R1 and L1 combinations for doing quick stuff. So it was like having a load of shortcuts on your keyboard. So you could actually build a base pretty fast. The only difficult thing was controlling your units, which you could do pretty quickly with one of the buttons which made you quick scroll. But that was pretty impressive, so I spent a lot of my time on that game. You probably haven't heard of Command & Conquer Red Alert Retaliation, which was its name, by the way. And that had a few extra options, like the Mad Tank, I believe. I don't know, there were some extra units from Red Alert that you didn't have, so the actual console version had more content. After that, geez, what are we talking about, man? I didn't start playing Company of Heroes until 2009, so, you know, whatever game filled that void there. I mean, it was pretty much the same stuff. Total War was in there, but I didn't really play too much of that. I loved that game, but I don't know, I just didn't play too much of it. Oh, here comes the Panzerschreck. Oh, sweet. Goes straight into the front armor, destroys that. If that was me, it probably would have just got to here and then just looped into that building, because I'm just really unlucky like that. We got double Stuarts out in the field, by the way, and we're not checking the left out too much. It feels like Fang Paren and Blitz Matric are focusing on the central piece. This is a 3v3 on a 4v4 map, so teamwork is going to be kind of necessary. We've got 24 points in favor of the USA and 1 point in favor of, well, not really in favor of the Germans, but hey, they're losing all 3 middle points at the moment. What have they got here? We've got a P3 for Azar. We failed to mention him. Oh, why are we neglecting the baby of the group? I think he has... it's going to be okay with a P3 there, but we just have to be aware that the Stuart can take that out. And we've got a lot of infantry, so we do need infantry more than this tank at the moment. The M3 is going to try... the M1... M8! M7! Too many numbers to remember. M8 artillery piece is going to try and track that. It should be capable to do so. Blitz Matric has just got this huge force and a flamethrower. Don't tell me we've got to miss the flamethrower. Oh, he burns the tank crew because obviously he was the guy locking down the zone. Crazy Blitz Matric. I do hope that someone goes to pick up that flamethrower, though. That would be kind of nice. Airborne are just getting shot to pieces. There are snipers around in the zone somewhere. I can't quite see where they are. We've got an MG42 behind a sandbag piece. We do have nicely placed sandbags now, finally. It's just a huge firefight in the center. Quickly browsing over the left-hand side. That song pretty much goes there. Nothing really interesting at the moment. Just a few soldiers littered there, trying to protect it, as the Germans try and focus down on this middle zone. But even if they take this middle zone, they need one of the other zones to actually claim victory. We got some stealings going on. We decided to pick up a BAR Browning automatic rifle. We'll try and hold down that zone a little bit more. As Blitz Matric actually seems to be venturing towards this area, trying to come at this angle, and I think it's going to be kind of difficult for him to do that. It's not an ideal place to flank. That valley of ideal for flame throwing. But in any case, wow, one of the buildings is already going down. It looks like it's crushing the guy in the opposite side. We have a Flak 38 positioned here. Oh, Flak 38 versus the buffers. Oh, bounce, bounce. So the 222 comes up behind the Flak, blows up, and it kills the Flak 38, and that guy is just crushed on it. You won't see this in any other game, ladies and gentlemen, and I think it was in 2011 I actually got into Men of War, and Men of War is my favourite RTS game, because I rate games based on... Go away, hair. Imagine if I was a university lecturer, with a hunchback, apparently. I'll base the game off its technicalities, and we know that Men of War... Or maybe you don't know, it has so much sophistication. It's crazy, and what the hell is all this infantry? Why there needs to be a Nebel on the field. Just one Nebel. There needs to be a Calliope on the field. Just one Calliope. I think the amount of infantry on the field will... This is what happens when I wake up, by the way, and I don't have time... it's still there. Oh, man. We're going to have to swallow it, aren't we? Excuse me, we're having technical difficulties on InukiTV. And everyone's going to be commenting, cut your hair. No, I don't even know what I want to cut my hair to, so just go away. Leave me alone. Oh, we had a crocodile appear on the middle of the map, by the way. Now, this thing could be taken out by a Pack 38. This buffer's gun has been repositioned with the help of this truck, and the cow is trying to escape. No, ooh, P3 delivers a HE shot to the face, and that needs to be kind of manned fast. Now, buffers can take out a P3, as I experienced in earlier games. Middle flag point has been neutralized. Right-hand flag point has been neutralized. We're getting some pinging here. It looks like there might be a sniper or MG42 of some sort, which is important. Turret has been damaged. Engine has been damaged. Hellcat appears on the field, and I think this is a fine unit to bring to a P3 fight. Mainly because a Hellcat can actually take out a variety of tanks. It's probably the cheapest and most effective tank destroyer, despite its missing, but if you can get a good shot on a high-profile target, it's not so bad. Appears that an M3 might have taken out that MG back here, which is set down in the middle of the map. We also got a mobile MG42 as well. It seems like no player is actually going to be able to take that middle flag point until they take out some of the key defenses in both players' lines. We've got an F1 on the left-hand side, and I think this is actually mighty fine too. He's going to take out all these single-line defensive peoples. Look at all the machine gunners, by the way. This guy was just spamming machine gunners, hoping to hold this down. Even an AT infantry soldier behind this wall. Bringing in a engineer truck. This happened actually recently to Evil Sausage. I think he's going to try and lock down this zone as much as possible, or even, I don't know, conscripts. He's going to get a load of conscripts out so he can equip them all with mines and other mines, and I hope there's water in this thing. There is water in this thing. Fantastic. This is exactly what I need to wake the hell up. Inuki, when did you let yourself go, man? When did it all come to this? I don't know. Flamethrower from Azar tried to charge in. Was that a flamethrower? It looked like he had a flamethrower on him. Alright, I guess not. I don't know what the hell he had on his backpack, but it was huge and hulking, and maybe my eyes deceive me, and I'm illusional. I'm not an illusionist. Ooh, Brandenburger in the center. There's still no one claiming the zone, which is a sign of a fantastic game. But really, we need Fang Paren on this left-hand side to start neutralizing this zone. Hey, map, I didn't want you. You can go back there. Thank you very much. 52 points into the hands of the USA. Oh, it's getting tense now. Fang Paren just had his F1 tracked by a croc of all things. Now, I don't believe the F1 is actually going to be able to take out this croc from that distance, but hey, it's an arc fire tank. Is it in range? Is it not in range? Find out next time. And yes, it is in range. HE shells ain't gonna cut it though. Ain't gonna. Cringer in the crew and exposing that the engine again. This would be crazy. Hey, I just met you, but it seems like the crew is now being injured on the F1. He needs to repair that track fast and retreat behind this hill. I think it's too late for this. Maybe somewhat sneaky. Hey, what was that? That was interesting. Don't ask. Mines going down in the center. These are AP mines, and they're not like hulking AT mines. And Croc in the center is also having to be repaired. Interesting. There was another question, by the way. It began with C. Can't remember, so we'll just do an announcement as this building collapses. Hey, well, that was an optical illusion there. Never mind again, Inuki's going off his trolley. On the right-hand side, Van Camel is charging around with a very exploded Stuart, a Panzerfaust 100. Got that, there's a mortar back here. These are fine placements for mortars, and you can easily keep them alive from vehicle rushes. The only thing that will counter a mortar back here is artillery or your own mortar, which I hope to see soon, by the way. Nebel will just be a fine choice. We got flamethrower action from the crocodile. Even Sausage charges from the left-hand side over to the middle and starts burning all these buildings. What did he get, though? I don't know what his net worth was. We'll just quickly check out the scores, because we never, ever do this on InukiTV. Evil Sausage is leading, Blitz Matric leading on the enemy team. I think that's an accurate portrayal of the scores. We had a truck back here. Truck, be gone! No more. We got a Stu self-propelled minigun. Yeah. No, it's not that. It's a self-propelled howitzer gun. Basically fires HE shells in an arc. It's probably the best unit for that as well. It's nice to see a Hellcat still alive. It's facing off against the P3. Can it get a shot from this angle? It could at least fire through this tree to get a fast shot on it. Firing beyond the range. The Germans have seized control of the center, which means now the points are on hold. No one's scoring. The game has been put on a delay path. Blitz Matric with his Brandenburger on and off axes. I actually like this as well. I'm not sure where I learned this. Maybe, I'm sure I did this myself. I don't know if Blitz Matric is doing it because he's watched my videos. I hope not. I'm sure Blitz Matric thought of this himself. But putting it on that angle just so you can fire that way, it's pretty good. Because usually you don't see too many people coming over here and firing at the guys at the rear. And there's a wall there protecting it as well. So interesting map insights there. P3 is still alive! Hellcat is charging into the center. What is its objecto? It seems to be that we have a P4 appearing in the middle. The Hellcat can take this down from the front, but it might take a few shots. I think Fang Paren has noticed that there is a Hellcat here, and he kind of wants to avoid it. The cows wish to arm themselves with whatever the truck has to offer. The Hellcat is swinging round. Why? It really doesn't like this P4. The P4 has disappeared inside the house. I guess it's going to hide in there and cower like the troop it is. Are you cowering people? Oh no, the P4's there. Okay, my eyes again. Delusional, senile Inuki. What's going on there? Looks like we're going to have more sandbags pop down here. Mines. Not too many mines, actually. We have a few sight over here. That's good. That's good. Now the Germans... Oh, getting the points. A buffer's gun positioned behind the house. Very nicely done there. A Hellcat, though, unfortunately taken out by the P3. Very well played, Azar. I think that's how you're going to be remembered in this game. I'm going to swing it over here. Oh! We got an AT Panzerfaust, a Panzer Shrek, rather. Over here, you can see it's getting a closer shot, so it won't miss. What's it doing? What's it doing? Don't tell me you're trying to try and get inside of it. You lunatic! You sheer lunatic, and now that's being hit by the P3 as Volkstem charge around the corner, but these tank crew, they are brave soldiers. Look at the tank commander, he's the last one alive. He gets down on all fours and is firing. I think he's going to be able to take out the Volkstem. He's such a hero trooper. Oh yes, oh yes. Now he's got to commence repairs there. I hope he does that. We've got another croc on the field and an itch on Inuki's shoulder. Feels good, guys. Feels really good. Double. Oh no! Why? The cow's already dead! No need to give it the proper burial. It's not even a proper burial, like. And we devote his body to the earth. Oh, sorry, I pulled the chain too late. Well, fuck that cow. In any case, strong language, be advised. You have to be 15. No, you have to be 16. Or create a fake account, whichever one. Whichever one. Which is why you should not sign up to Facebook, because they're getting some weird people to actually check if you're real or not. Your friends now have to, like, you'll get a message from Facebook saying, has this person got the right details? And you look through his details and say, no, actually this. Don't do that. Facebook. No, I don't want Facebook anymore. A cow has actually made it into the center of the map, so we'll call this cow Daisy. It seems the correct thing to do. There was a Goliath here, Flippo! Not only that, but it took out this tank as well! I think this was a Calliope. It was a Calliope. It's not a Calliope anymore. Best Goliath ever. That's what that was. Blitz Matric, you've certainly delivered the the most amazing maneuver with a Goliath. You have totally beaten me. Wow, how am I ever gonna be able to defeat that? I don't know how this Goliath got round, but please comment on that. Tell us how you did it. Tell us what was going on in your mind. Meanwhile, Croc versus Panther. Panther probably has the advantage. We got a Panzerschreck here. We could actually go pick that up if we decided to. Go on, we want a tank crewman that gets on a 50 cal with a Panzerschreck. Why not? We got bazookas back here as well, so we are prepared for any close quarters tanks. It's nice to see high level play in act. The middle flag still in control by the Germans, although a lot of soldiers. These look like assault guys. I believe they are. They're just running across. They're getting into the shop. Yeah, we'll hide there for a bit. We can get some sight on these guys here. Sniper right there. Not a vet sniper, just an ordinary sniper. P4 and Stu. Oh man, if only, I think if they got a Nebel on the German side now, that would seize the deal. Losing that Calliope was a huge problem. I don't know why the Calliope was actually so far up. I mean, it could have been here. So guys, what have we learned from this? Don't put high priority targets right next to each other. Never ever have two tanks never each, ever each, you get what I'm saying, right? A nice sandbag line, by the way. Oh, it goes so far. Pershing has entered the field, in case your eyes are blind. Daisy the cow is trying to make it out alive. Doesn't seem too fussed, though. Just wants to escape the milking factory. Oh, such torture. Our Pershing has taken out the P4. Wonderful. Our Pak 38 is trying to get a flank shot on the Pershing, but the Pershing seems to have noticed and gunned those guys right into the back. It destroys it, finishes it off with a blast. I hope it loads some armor-penetrating shells next as well. We still got guys floating around here from Blitz Matric, so Blitz Matric is about to... Yeah, Blitz Matric is about to do it. He's not just about to do it, he's doing it. We are now a croc down. That thing is going to burn. It might even explode. I don't know how much fuel is in this thing, but if it does, it might very well take out this M18 Hellcat. We'll have to keep our eyes on that. Don't stand next to the flaming bomb. Okay, we're fine, but the debris goes everywhere, and fortunately enough, that guy is alive. So we still got a Hellcat to take out. However, will Blitz Matric take this down? Probably an AT. I mean, he can still get round here. What we need to see from Van Camel is it Van Camel? I'm sure, yeah, Van Camel is in the middle. Is he? Oh, I don't know anymore. These players are fighting very heavily intertwined. That's good, that is very good. But we need someone to actually lock down this zone, because there's been, so far, too much happening around here. No one's been able to see it, so we just need to send back down here and watch that nobody comes around here. Just a bar! Just a bar will do it! We got more flamethrowers, making sure that nobody can grab this zone, and now we're even losing the left-hand side. Do we have a concentrated effort? Just Fan Prem, maybe? I don't know. We can't see into the fog of war. Half-track from Evil Sausage. Is it going to devote itself into the center? Because from what I know, there is still a howitzer tank back there, the Stu-42, and that could very well take it down. We are trying to shoot just whatever we can not see in the fog of war. I don't know what the hell happened there, but hey, the MG did get taken out. It's still recruitable though. And breakfast is on my mind. Lots of soldiers. Oh, we're gonna actually combine this. We're gonna make sure these guys. Oh, Inuki. Recoilless rifle! We hardly ever see recoilless rifles. But it's nice. It's nice. You should really keep those guys back there and make sure we take out this flamethrower before we send any guys charging into their death. Oh, but the Germans have flipped this game around. They are still managing to maintain more of like an armor advantage, I believe. We've still got this P3 back here. We've still got the mortar. Just a lot of attrition from the Germans. Hopefully that Panther is still alive as well. I believe that's where the Stu is. Yes, it is. Now you can see how far to that back that Stu is. Keeping very safe. I think I'm wheezing. Am I wheezing? Oh no. Was it the chair? Someone's making funny noises. Okay, here comes the half-track Ranger charge. Or just a tank crew. He's dying though to that MG40. Again, we need to make sure we take out that. I believe there's a 50 cal there for the strapping, strap it onto your shoulder. That's what I was going for. Oh dear. Evil Sausage is Okay, I think he's going to be able to take out this left-hand zone. I think he let his guard down for a little bit too much, and that's why that was taken. But it should be easily taken control of. That'll be fine. Smoke grenades always off in the center. It seems like that. Meanwhile, on the right-hand side, the Panther might be getting a fair bit out of position if it decides to move forward a bit too much. The P3 has been taken care of. Hellcat is fully functioning. There we go. Van Camel is taking it. Over on the right, though, I want to know who is meant to be in the middle. Who's meant to be on the right? Hang on, we'll check. Bobson Jr. is meant to be in the middle. Where are you, Bobson? Bobson. There you are, Bobson. He's got infantry. He is devoting so much infantry to the center. Oh, I'm glad he's still here, not crashing. Engineer truck comes charging in. What the hell is this? Oh, what the hell was that sharp turn? That was the best sharp turn, but he misses the MG42. That's what I have to say to that. Man, you can put that on replay and the roof just blows clean off. Oh, I'm hungry, guys. I'm running out of energon. So running out of energon for this game. This is one fine game I've not seen in a very long time. Evil Sausage, I believe, was looking towards that Panther. I believe he could actually get a shot there as well. That's blatantly what took out the P3, at least. We've got our own 30 cal, is it? Yeah, it is a 30 cal machine gun. Usually, I might want to avoid that stew. That stew would just be wanting to take out, again, high priority targets, guys. We've got Pershings here, we've got M8 here, and we got 30 kills here. That's 3 fine targets that one artillery shot could probably take 2 out of the 3. So, try and space out your stuff. I'm not sure why this M8 needs to be here. It could be back here. Being a bit more defensive orientated. Our Hellcat has yet again been taken out for good. I believe this is not repairable to the full, so we can just salvage the machine gun from that. Put it on a Ranger. He's going to be really accurate with that. Our MG could have been a bit more hooked up to this wall, just so it's covering this angle, and then have something to try and cover that angle. That way we've got these buildings to solidify our defense. Evil Sausage having trouble with the left-hand side, but it is neutralized at the very least. The Germans are ticking up ever so slightly. Now, let's bring it down a level, guys. Cool, smoke. Smoke. Yeah, that's all we have to say on that one. What is hanging back here? We've got another Panther, so we could actually start putting pressure onto this Pershing. If only all these buildings were destroyed, which is why we have a little unit called Minesweepers. Yeah, we've seen that. And it seems like the Pershing actually is taking out the Panther from this distance. The crew has been injured. Oh, but what is this from the front? We have a Yarg Panther. This is going to equalize things for sure. For sure. Now, Van Camel, not too happy about seeing this. Evil Sausage should be in more dire trouble, though. He's backing out. Will he be able to make it? Yeah, the Yarg Panther, his shot just shoots into the ground. Ooh, look at all the smoke. We just got a circle of smoke here. I'm not sure who's chucking it, though. And we got Blitz Matric, just regular old Volkstrom coming in, and the Whirlwind. No, this ain't happening. This ain't never gonna happen. But let's see how much damage it can inflict before it inevitably dies. It charges across. It's trying to get this building for cover so it can't receive a shot. Keep moving forward. Keep going. Keep going. That's it. There we go. There we go. I mean, Blitz knows how to charge. He's got a shot on that 30 cal now. It's dwindling, though. It's gone. It's gone. Now he comes behind the building. His goal... I think that bazooka soldier has been there for the entire of the game, and finally it gets put to use. Bazookas are very much like the mines of Company of Heroes. Like, they'll eventually get used. You just have to wait long enough and keep them alive. Our Panther is exposing its side armor. What do we got here, though? An M19. You're biting a big, giant salmon full of nails. Let's put it that way. You've got to try and avoid the nails. News just in. Not so good at metaphors, but I'm quite proud of that one, guys. We got a Pershing, which is receiving repairs on the right-hand side. So we do have 2 Pershing. We even have a Willys AT Jeep, a very welcome addition to the field. It's kind of like the wacko student choice. It shouldn't fire on the rear of that, though. Happenings in the center. 2-2-2 charging frontally. Damn. Didn't happen. Did not happen. Well, anyway. It was never going to happen. There was a Pershing there. There was an M8 artillery gun as well there. That would have done it as well. Now, I really think that the Pershing should back out a bit, come round here, and try and get a side shot on the Panther. Take it from surprise. Does we really need the Pershing here? I think we're going to try and track it. Is it tracked? It is. It is very much tracked. We can approach from the side, but can we get a shot? Let's take a look. No, we probably can't take a shot here. This is way too risky. So much Panthers, so much Panzer Fausts and Panzer Treks and Panzer Moms and everything with that on it. Our Pershing in the middle from Van Camel takes out Blitz Matric's Whirlwind, which surprisingly made a enough of a getaway to get that far. Wow. Panther, though, is trying to return fire on the Pershing. It does get its track, so we are pretty much... Everyone is in danger. And what's happening over on the right-hand side? We had this Willys AT gun trying to take out the Panther. Two frontal shots. I believe it might have even got 4, but nothing. It doesn't happen. Disaster. Why didn't this happen? Why? Not fun, man. Not fun. The main gun has been hit, though. Not from this gun, but from... Wow, look at this shot. No way, man. No way. Way. Oh, one more shot. One more shot. No, not happening now, but... so good. Main gun has been damaged. No way. No way. Let's check this one out. No, it isn't. Okay, so what's happening? Well, it's better if we take this shot, actually. Here we go. I'm gonna take you on a journey. Yeah, so it's kind of firing for this building, I believe. And there is a window there, so it's not like it's too much of an obstacle to actually avoid hitting that building. But hey! Crazy times. Look, you can even see the bullet if you rewind. You'll actually see the bullet goes through the window there, and the building falls down. Who's it gonna kill? Where's the debris gonna land? Nobody knows, but I do know that there is now... was that the howitzer from the stew? Or an actual howitzer? We'll know soon. No, that is an artillery piece. We got an SFH-18. That is a large howitzer gun for the Germans. The Pershing has just managed to get its... It's just managed to get its tracks repaired, and oh my god, the Panther goes boomo from a Hellcat. Hellcat on the left-hand side, a very good purchase from Evil Sausage, taking advantage of the confidence that was seen from that Panther, from, I believe, who was that? That was Fang Peren. That was definitely Fang Peren on the left-hand side. He was overconfident in that one, and he gets shot in the side by a very easy vehicle. We've seen no AT guns in this game. Literally no AT guns. Where are all the AT guns? They're very CP effective. Just not here. Yeah, let's keep firing. So the USA are back in control, 72 points, which means they have 28 points left to win the game. Stay tuned, guys. Stay tuned. I want to do a quick announcement again. I need to, guys, you remember. Comment, like, subscribe, help my channel grow, and I will try and wake up at 4 AM in the morning when people Steam message me and say, "Hey Inuki, I've got a game for you," and I'm like, yeah, okay, I'll get some hopefully quality content. And then people crash and I'm like, I'm going back to bed. The Germans, Blitz Matric. Yeah, this is Blitz Matric. What the hell is this? It's a 30 cal charge. It's a very devious one and it paid off. Go Van Camel. Wow. There's still a survivor here, by the way. There he is. There he is. There. Sandbag is torn to pieces. Oh, very nicely placed grenade. M8 Greyhound. Bring out the light vehicles. I want to see this gunner try and survive. The gunner's still alive, but everyone else dies, and well, that's normal. Very, very normal. Now we need to seize control of that 50 cal on there. That's what we're gonna do. Maybe even give it to a better soldier. Place it in the middle. But now we got this problem with an SFH. There it is, 18. Boom, we should see the round fire. No, that was the last round. Ah, boo-hoo. Boo bloody hoo. Germans are taking control. What was that? I have a cold, by the way. I always wake up with a cold. I can barely breathe through my nose. Hellcat repositioning to the right-hand side, but it is not doing a safe retreat and needs to come back a bit, use these roads for a speed advantage, and then come back around here, reposition itself where it's needed. We're trying to focus on this Panther now. Oh, just got that explosion on that building. It was pretty nice. Blitz Matric, though, forced off of the zone. The USA are taking control of this, but no one's gaining points. Oh, the USA did actually manage to take 1 point for a brief second, but then they lost it again. The Germans have got a hell of a fight on them, though. If they wish to win this, they're going to have to pull out all the buckets of yummy, whatever that means. But our Panther and our Hellcat. Where are you, Hellcat? Hellcat, don't tell me you died, Hellcat. Hellcat! Hellcat, where are you? You're not on my screen, Hellcat. Hellcat! Hellcat! There you are. You know when your heart's been ripped out. No, of course you don't. You'd be dead. What the hell am I saying? Right, we're holding the line here with lots of machine guns. They could be scattered a bit more because of that SFH, but that is really far over here. It is firing another volley. It's aiming at the Pershing. I don't think it's a very fine target. It could get very, 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 very lucky, but probably not. The middle point going up for Germans now. Blitz Matric. He's never gonna give up. And that's something that we have to admire about Blitz Matric. It's something to aspire to, is to have the devotion that Blitz Matric has for the game. Like, he accepts every single challenge thrown at him. What is this? You've got to be crazy. And yeah, I guess Evil Sausage is crazy, but he's going for the Yarg. He's doing it. He wants to sacrifice this. Where are the Panzerfaust? Where are the Panzerschreck? Go on, pistol guys. Where are you going? Don't go into the spawn. Oh, he takes out the engine. I think that is it. And now where is he going? The Pershing, the Panther rather, would be the secondary target. Explodes the guys left and right. The Hellcat survives. The Panzerschreck of all things. And the 50 cal gunner gets on there, mows him down. Jeez, Evil Sausage can continue his mental rampage, which should have never have worked against good players, and Blitz Matric is ashamed to be Blitz Matric. This shouldn't have worked against him, but he spawns an AT rifle and seizes that. High arc AT grenade takes off the turret. Oh, wow, guys. What a game. This is definitely going in my top 3 games, maybe my top 1. Oh, but you've got to remember that there's only 26 points left for the USA, 51 for the Germans. There's still a lot more to this game to go. There's no reason to change to a different video. Hey, we got a... What are they called? Lodgers. We'll call them lodgers. This is actually an extra crewman that was bought, but we had one too many, so he just gets on the back and he's like, doing my job. Making sure no one comes round and flanks me. Oh, cow, cow, cow. Well, where's that cow, by the way? We got. I think that cow just got grenaded. I can't remember where it was now. I was too busy looking and doing shoddy camera work, Inuki. Shoddy camera work. My headphones are falling off. Oh, dear. So, a quick announcement as well for all those people that go, why? Why the hat? Why can't you do it without the hat? Basically, these headphones crush me. In fact, any headphones crush me. Oh, sorry. And I put the hat on. I've got the hat anyway. And it just softens the blow to my ears. I think we're going to get to the end of this game and maybe none of these buildings will survive. It might be one of those games. The 30 cal, I think, is an excellent choice. And we even manned it by Rangers. Now, there's not... too much of an advantage from doing that, but I mean, no accuracy, no weapon damage bonus, nothing like that. But these guys will survive longer if they take fire. They have more health. I think they have like at least twice, maybe 3 times as much health as a conscript to level it like that. We've got a Wolverine out here, which just took a side shot on a Sturm Tiger from Fang Paren. Fang Paren, please fire a shot. I want to see this do something before the game's over. The Wolverine, we could just sacrifice this, but he's going to play it safe and hit it from this angle. No, no, no. Please salvage the Sturm Tiger rounds and just make use of the high explosive bombs there. But there was no reason for this Sturm Tiger to expose its side armor. Fang Paren. There's a most valuable player award, but there isn't a least most valuable player award, because that would be double negative. But I'm gonna leave it there. I'm just saying. No, that is kind of a shame though. Pershing has retreated all the way to the back of the map to receive repairs. There's no urgent need for them. Azar has just claimed himself a Willys ATG, which could come back to bite all of these Pershings in the ass and win the game for the Germans. Currently, they need to get some points. We are ticking down ever so slowly, though. Just 1 point up for the Americans. How is this building still standing? I don't know. SFH. Oh, more building debris. I'm loving it. I wish I could love it more, though. But right now, I need to oxidize my lungs. Alchemy! What's a Wolverine doing here? I guess it just wanted to avoid the artillery, but... we got a lamppost down, we got a lamppost down! Wolverine taking cover behind the building, a fairly good choice, considering there's no enemy armor here. But please, please, Sturm Tiger rounds. Sturm Tiger, the Panzerschreck is still there. I saw that ages ago. Dude. But this right-hand side, like, has nothing in terms of USA soldiers defending it. Maybe all 3 players could swindle around and actually start focusing on that and put a load of pressure on. Azar doesn't seem to have moved this vehicle yet. I'd like to see it move. Just so I know that it's alive and can do something. We've got so much anti-armor on the field, though. Blitz, Fang Paren. No, this is Fang Paren. There's no zone here because this is a 4v4 map played 3v3. You have to have 4 players on both sides to have this map zone here. And, geesh, guys. Again, remember to comment. We've got a Scott here. Wow, what a nice little dinky unit. It can position itself in this ditch, fire in an arc, and what's it taking out? It's trying to take out a P3. I believe this P3 got repaired. And Azar, how is he gonna use this P3 in a fight which involves a Pershing, and a Wolverine? I don't know, but hey, he's still got a Panther. Hey. Right, battle is not lost, but he is risking it. Bringing it around here, exposing that side armor. And I think the Pershing from Van Camel sees that it's going to have a vulnerable point. It's not going to have as many angles of engagement as the USA. At the moment, which seem to be focusing on this middle zone for the most part. But the problem is, there's... No, go away, go away. These people who just trade. This is what happens if you trade me. Go away. I'm not sure if you can see it on press, but you just get instantly blocked. Now, I was telling a story, and then I was rudely interrupted. Flamethrower! Yay! We'll just talk about that. Oh, this guy, is he avoiding that? Wow! He's got some sort of flame armor augmentation on him. That fire is just avoiding him there and going across there. Don't move forward. Dude, don't move forward. That would be bad. We've got a Pack 38 in the middle here. Now, AT guns do have some sort of stealth ability known to them. Because they're sort of like infantry. You can't see them as much as tanks because they don't make too much noise. So, they can get pretty close up to tanks and then fire shots. We've got to track damage. This is the worst thing that could happen for USA. But no, it's the best thing which could happen to USA because they've won! Hey! Right, guys, I hope you enjoyed that game. Congratulations to Evil Sausage, Van Camel, and Bobson. Please post your favorite comments and put time indicators on them so people who don't want to watch the whole game could just browse the comments and say, hey, let's click that. Oh, look, a pretty cool part. I might cook some of these parts down into fun times as well. But for now, guys, I certainly do enjoy doing these games, and I hope you enjoy watching them. For me, though, I'm Inuki. This is InukiTV. Sayonara.
Want more video? Over there at the top of the screen are relevant videos, and some other videos below them. You can subscribe by clicking the subscribe button too. If you got this far, maybe you should press like. No one sticks around for this long. Your loyalty shall go unrewarded.
Inuki.